What is this, Pokemon? Unsubscribed. Welcome back to Pokemon Solar Light and Lunar Dark. In the last episode, we made it to Green Pine City, the home of the final gym of this current demo. It's actually only the 6th gym, but as far as this demo goes, it's the final gym that we can take on for now. It was a little bit short, but definitely sweet, and today we're going to be exploring this place because things are getting serious up in here, and now we get to take a little break from all the Team Solar and Lunar stuff going on to take on the next gym. Except the gym leader Bailey isn't here at the moment. He's out in the tropic jungle conducting research on special flowers. Special flowers. Really? That's the excuse you come up with? Every time the gym leader has some kind of excuse as to why they're not in their gym, this guy is legit just going and looking at special flowers. Come on, man. That is not a good enough reason. But either way, if you guys are excited for another episode in which I guess we're not exactly taking on a gym, make sure to leave a like. Helps out the series and my channel. I know a lot of you guys were excited about Yokai Watch, but I decided to post a Pokemon video as well because I know that not everybody is into it, so I'm going to try to post one of each day of this weekend, I guess, because I'm going to try to post 2 videos during the weekends now. But anyway, this lady here does massages to your Pokemon. I'm not sure what they do, but hey, we might as well massage Bailey because it's our newest team member here. We actually got Bailey in the last episode as well from the mysterious egg that we got from, I think his name was Rex. I mean, they all had dinosaur names. Oh, this is a very empty house, huh? Why would they put this in here? That's so weird, because usually they just don't put a door on houses that they just want for looks, but that one had a door, and it also had no people inside it, so I guess those people are like me and they just leave their door unlocked. Wait, I don't do that. What am I oh my gosh, everyone in this town just leaves their door unlocked. Don't do that though. Even no matter how safe your town is, you can't do that. You can't leave the door unlocked. I used to forget to do that, and then one day some guy came and stole all my games, so don't do that, boys and girls. It was actually all the way back in Puerto Rico, but you know, it still happened, and it sucked because I had so many old school like PS2 games, and it just sucked because you can never really get them back because they were a little bit too old. But hey, here's Kira, the trader, who is going out with Rodney now. The love of my life has gone away, and now she's with another man. Hey, Orange, how are you? Bailey, the gym leader of Green Pines Gym, isn't here at the moment. He's in Tropic Jungle. We already know this. Come on. Kira, tell me something I don't know. One more thing. What? We just really got Waterfall? Just like that? They were on special in the market and selling fast, so I got one for you. You might need it sometime. It's great for climbing waterfalls. Wow, really? The TM Waterfall is good for climbing waterfalls. Who would have thunk it, man? I've heard that there's a mysterious Pokemon hiding at Cascade Waterfalls. I wonder if it's true. Well, if Kira says so, then I wouldn't believe it. But from this guy, oh my gosh, why does every house is empty in here, and why is it raining now? This is so strange. This is a very, what the heck? This is such a strange town. I'm assuming maybe because this is the last town in the beta that maybe it's not completely finished and there's no NPCs in the houses, but I don't know. Aside from that, I can't really guess what's going on. But now that we did all that, there's really not much else to Green Pine City considering all the buildings are empty, so let's head onwards to the Tropic Jungle. Oh, maybe that's why it rains constantly. See, that's another Puerto Rico thing I can go back to there, because Puerto Rico is kind of a tropical island. It's definitely a tropical island. There's literally a rainforest in the center of it, so it makes sense since the Tropic Jungle is coming up for there to be all of these crazy climate changes all of a sudden. But here's actually a new Pokemon. It's Machit, the final evolution of Parakeet, which we met a long time ago, and now we actually have the final one that we can't run away from, but we still did run away from. So because the next gym is actually going to be grass type, I'm really going to try to I guess we should train up Petrovolt, because actually all of our Pokemon would be kind of good against grass, even Eckwater, because he's half grass, so he'll at least be neutral effective, but he won't really be able to do too much except for Ice Beam and I don't know. But either way, the other 3 Pokemon, Flareon, Petrovolt, and Fevesta are all actually pretty dang good against what's it called? Grass type Pokemon. The only bad thing is Petrovolt does only have Fly right now as his flying attack, so that might not be too good, but he does resist grass types as well, so he'll be pretty good. So I think I'm gonna try to train up Petrovolt. Right now, it's not too great with his move pool to actually train him up, because his only good flying attack is, like I said, Fly, and I'm just really not a huge fan of like 2-turn attacks just because they take so long. But hey, here's Stickwig. That's another Pokemon that we haven't seen in a very long time. I know that that was like one of the very first Pokemon that we ever caught was Stickit, and now here's his final form, Stickwig. Didn't really change too much. First, he was sticking it, and now he's sticking a wig on it, I guess, is the thing that we're going for here, but, I don't know, man, I don't know. I just made that up, literally. I saw stick, and then it, and then stick, and then wig, so it only makes sense that the only thing Stick It was trying to stick this whole time was a wig onto his head, and now that he did it, he became a beautiful, what Pokemon even is that? It's whatever Heracross is. What kind of Pokemon? A beetle. There we go. It's a beetle. All right. I want to see what other Pokemon lurk in here, though, before we take on that insane double battle that's coming up. We got Caspring, another Pokemon that we saw a long time ago. Seriously, why are there so many Pokemon from so long ago now coming out as evolutions? And I didn't even know that was actually a half-flying type there because it just totally died. So it definitely must be a half-flying. But we'll put Favesta in the second position because Flaro, while he is fire type, and you know, we're going up against a grass gym next, it would make sense to train him up, but he is, I feel like he's just gonna tear through that gym, so it's not even worth to train up Flaro because he's already high enough level. And Lunape, you're back, my friend. Oh my goodness, I've missed you so much, except I didn't really. I mean, I do miss you, but at the same time, we really weren't using Lunape on the team all that much, if anything at all, so it's like very, what do you call it? It's like I don't know what the word I'm trying to think of right now. It's like a bittersweet moment, I guess. I don't really know. Whoa, wait, what? I swear I used Dragon Tail. Why the heck did it go for that attack? What? Alright, well, whatever. Sludge Wave, it hits both of them, apparently, except that Petrovolt is going to avoid it. But guess what? The other two aren't going to avoid it. Ha! Take that. Wow, that actually almost killed it. If I would have gone for the right attack instead of Dragon Tail, Froglop would be dead right now. But I guess not. We got to wait one more turn. You know what? I just realized you're not even gonna, oh, never mind, Petrovolt is faster. I was like, Petrovolt's not even gonna get a chance to use Fly because Favesta's gonna take it out before he even comes down from the sky, so he will just stay forever in the sky. And wow, we're learning Play Rough right now. What the heck? Dazzling Gleam and now Play Rough? I don't even know if that's worth it though, because we already have Dazzling Gleam. This is a stronger move, but it has less accuracy and it's a physical attack. I'm pretty sure our Fairy has way better special attacks, so I think I'm going to go ahead and skip out on Play Rough. That might have been dumb of me, but, you know, I feel like in the end, in the long run, guys, it's going to make sense. Maybe not, actually. It probably won't make any sense at all because Play Rough is pretty strong. Is this the right way to Tropic Jungle? Yes? Then I have time for a battle. That's the wrong man, but aside from that, pretty good stuff there, lady. You know, I wouldn't have been able to tell if we were actually speaking. When you're writing, there's two different versions of then. I mean, there's then and then there's than, but I guess she went for the than version, even though that was not good of you. But if we were talking verbally, you know, I probably wouldn't have been able to tell because when you talk fast like I do, which I'm assuming this lady does too, you kind of just, they sound the same. So I don't know if this makes any sense, but she's got two very cute little dove hearts and they're both gonna die very, very easily. Just like Dove Chocolate, you just got eaten up by me. Not really. I mean, I always really liked chocolate, but I kind of stopped eating it because, I mean, I don't know if this is true. Wait, what the heck? I just got stuck for a second. I couldn't move, but there is a waterfall there. Wait, what? We can use waterfall literally from here. We don't even have to drop down. I feel like that's not intended, but if we had the waterfall HM on Eckwater, which we totally could do, but I kind of feel like I want to delete dive before we do that. We could totally scale up that waterfall. Whoa! Ha! Can you handle my bug Pokemon? Probably. I like your hat though. It reminds me of a certain pirate that wants to be king of the pirates. And that Bugnet reminds me of a certain kid in another game that I recently started playing, aka earlier today. By the way, if you didn't check it out, please give Yokai Watch a chance. I know that a lot of you guys that are only into Pokemon aren't going to check it out, but I feel like it's a pretty good game, and I've been unfairly comparing it to Pokemon. The bug catching, or not bug catching, but the creature catching games have been, there's a lot of games where you catch creatures, you know, it's not just Pokemon. I mean, there was Digimon, which a lot of people also like to hate on, but I really do think that all of the games have their own unique little twist. I mean, the Digimon games historically have not been too great, but Yokai Watch, it looks really good. And I've actually been really enjoying it. I've recorded a couple more parts than the first episode now, and it's really a really good game on its own. Like, it has nothing to do with Pokemon, and I don't know. So give it a chance if you haven't checked it out already. I just uploaded part 1 earlier, and then more episodes are going to be coming out. I'm going to actually try to do the full game. I know I said that in the first part, but I really do think it's a good game. So I want to do the whole thing, and hopefully people give it a chance after a while, because I really do think it's good, and obviously there's gonna be people that are like, oh my gosh, I only watch Pokemon, this is the only game in the world is Pokemon, unsubscribe. And I don't know, I feel like that's just, I mean, it's cool that you really like Pokemon, but I feel like really people should learn to be a little bit more open-minded and try new stuff out, because there's a lot of really good games out there, and just because people don't ever really try them out, they just kind of fall under because no one really ever gives them a chance. Like games like Undertale, you know, I feel like that's a game that, whoa, what the heck? Did we just freeze? Oh my gosh, we just froze for a second. But Undertale, obviously a really, what the heck? I thought this guy already dove. How did he dive again? What are you doing? Oh, there we go. But Undertale, I feel like, is a game that is obviously very popular. People love that game. I actually haven't played it yet. I've seen a lot of it though, and it looks really cool, and I watched some streams of it, and I watched my friend play it a little bit. But I feel like that's a game that could have easily just been swept under the carpet. No one would have ever noticed it, and then a gem like that could have just been lost forever. So that's how I feel about Yokai. I mean, obviously it's already a huge hit in Japan, but I feel like in America, people might just kind of glance over it, not really care about it too much, so I don't know. That's my little rant, I guess. I wanted to do it in this video instead of the Yokai video because I feel like people in those videos are just going to be very toxic, for lack of a better word. So I don't know, maybe this isn't the right video to do it on either, because right now we're not even playing an official Pokemon game. We're literally playing a fan game, which I don't know, I guess I really do like the fan games just as much as the actual main series Pokemon games. I think they're both really good for their own reasons. The ones with Pokemon especially, like, it's really cool to see the ideas that other people come up with, because as a kid I always loved coming up with my own Pokemon. I even made up, at one point I think I started making like Yu-Gi-Oh cards of Pokemon. Not online, because I know that they have those things online, and a lot of people always send me like MunchingOrange Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which is kind of funny, or Pokemon cards for that matter. But holy moly, what the heck was that? What was that? Holy moly, that was the biggest crit of this Aroma's life. Holy, what the, okay. You know what? Just for that, buddy, just for doing that, this is what you deserve. This is what you get for taking out all my Pokemon like that. This is what's gonna happen to you now. A double agility? Why would you even do that? You were already faster. No, okay. Why is the game freezing up? I don't know. Maybe it's because we're getting close to the ending, but talk about overkill, because boom, there's your Solar Claw, bro. Take that. I don't really know if that does anything to you. Why the heck does this person have a swipe? Like, for real? Out of all the Pokemon you could have had that weren't bug types, why would you have a water and flying type that is totally gonna crit us as well? What the heck is up with the critical hits as well? Holy. Alright, I don't know what's going on, but we are down to just Eckwater. Maybe I should have kept Pixelily or Lunape on the team for a little longer, but my bad. So now he's gonna keep on waterfalling. Are you kidding me? 3 critical hits in one battle. What are these people? Who are you? Who is this? Who is this trainer that we're battling right now? Who's got just apparently the highest crits on Earth? Holy what? Alright, whatever. He's dead now, so we're good. But he literally took out 3 of our Pokemon. I guess he wasn't even a bug catcher now that I think about it. No, he's a bird keeper. Never mind. I am a complete idiot, and I don't know anything about anything. But I do know that Ice Beam is super effective on birds, and so now you're dead. Ha! A critical hit of our own. There we go. So he wasn't a bug catcher after all. He was actually a bird keeper. So now it makes a little bit more sense for him to have that swipe, I guess, on his team. Or her. It looks like it was a her. My birds will beat you. Well, they almost did. They got 3 of my Pokemon, but not quite the last one. So I think that was the last trainer. Now we can actually head into the Tropic Jungle. But before we do, I kind of want to explore this area a little bit, because I know that there's a lot of really cool Pokemon inside of the Tropic Jungle itself. But outside of it, it looks like there's also some cool stuff, like Monstrap here. Let's go for a Leaf Blade. I feel like, never mind. I guess that won't do. Oh my gosh, I keep thinking it's like missing or something, but it's just like it's lagging, and I don't really know why. Why are you swallowing right now? You failed to swallow a thing. That sounds kind of gross actually, but I'll leave it up to you, Monstrap. You can do whatever you... Oh, it failed to spit up a thing. What are you doing? Swallowing, spitting up, and not being able to do a single thing? Alright, well, we're gonna catch this guy. Pretty sure we've got the pre-evolution of it in our PC, so now we're gonna have both of them. Or not, because it could... definitely failed to be caught. You know what? I don't even want to catch this thing now that I see what it's doing. It's literally just swallowing and then spitting up nothing. So there you go. Take that critical hit. I didn't even mean for that to be a crit. I actually meant to get them down to red HP and then try again, but nah, I guess not. I guess we must go on to the Tropic Jungle. Oh, you want to enter Tropic Jungle? Be careful of the vines. Oh no, vines, my worst nightmare. I hate the vines. I hate those 6-second videos. Ooh, but I like this music. I'm jamming out to it right now. Oh yeah. Don't tangle up in the vines. Don't tangle up in the vines, because if you do, you're going to whine, and then you're going to go and dine at a restaurant. Never mind. Forget that. We're just going to go on. Are you searching for rare flowers too? No. Do I look like the gym leader of Green Pine? He's the little dude that's always going after flowers. I don't care about flowers. Whoa. We got a new Pokemon here, and this is actually Shrubzor. Now, I've read a little bit about this guy. Well, I didn't really read about it. I kind of just, what's it called? I was looking at the Rikoto Pokedex and I saw this guy because I was looking at Pokemon that we could potentially catch for our final new team member. And this one here is actually really cool because it is a grass and steel type. While we probably won't really catch it because we already have a grass type on the team, that is a really cool typing. I think that's actually one of the starters in Pokemon Uranium is grass and steel. And I don't know, ever since I saw that one, I was like, wow, that's actually a really sick typing. You're super weak to fire type, not flying type, but you end up resisting so many things that I feel like it's kind of worth it. I mean, you're going to end up being pretty slow though, because I feel like grass types are naturally pretty slow. Adding on that steel typing onto it as well makes you pretty dang slow. So I don't know about usefulness, but as far as like design goes, I think steel and grass is a really cool typing. So a lot of cool Pokemon can be made out of it. So I don't know. I just want to know what the evolution of that little thing looks like. Plus his name is Shrublord or Shrubzor. What is happening? Okay, I'm actually really scared that the game is going to end up crashing. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but I'm going to save just to be better safe than sorry. Better save than sorry. Yeah, not a good one there, but it looks like this is a dead end anyway. And here's a new Pokemon, Tikiki. This one I also saw a little bit about in another really cool typing, electric and fire type. Not something you see every day. I actually don't think there's any Pokemon with that typing. Are you kidding me? Is this like critical hit rain? Like what is happening? How come the rain is just giving us every single critical hit ever? Ah, whatever. That rock was really obvious that it would end up having a Pokemon though, but yeah, this is a dead end, so we're gonna have to find a way around by the looks of things, a way around town. Whoa, here's another one. What? There's so many cool little Pokemon here. I love it. It's still raining though, so let me see. I'm pretty sure this will kill it, so not sure what I'm trying to do. Oh, never mind. This thing is actually really tanky, so we're going to get ourselves a little chance to catch Brachio, who can't even get his nature's gift off. You'd think that with the rain and so much, like, energy and grass and stuff around here, so many living things, you'd get off that nature power, but wait, no, it was nature's gift? Natural gift? Whatever. I thought it was nature power, but never mind. I was thinking if it was nature power, you know, there were a lot of things that could have turned into with the rain going on and the grass around, but there we go. Grass and ground type, the long neck Pokemon. Now this is another one that I thought of adding on to the team because, I don't know, I actually really like grass type Pokemon. I never feel like I give them a chance, but we already have Eckwater, and what the heck is this thing? Groila. Alright, Groila, I like you. Let me see if I can hopefully not kill you. Volswitch shouldn't kill it. Okay, there we go. No critical hit this time around. That's good. I feel like that's probably grass and fighting type. It looks like it could be, and that would actually be a pretty sick typing as well to have. I don't think we have, we've ever had a fighting type on the team in this playthrough so far. Like I said though, we do have Eckwater as our grass type, but I don't know, I think we could also find another water type eventually. I don't really want to replace Eckwater though, but you know, if we do find another cool water type, we had a lot of really cool water types earlier on. I don't think there's going to be many more, but it is a grass and fighting type indeed. The baby gorilla Pokemon. Gorilla are very timid. They would rather throw hard fruits at their enemies than face them on the ground. All right. And it's a girl, so look at that. It even fits on the team because every single Pokemon on our team is a girl. So as long as we can catch more girl Pokemon, then they are all definitely, I guess, potentially can join the team. As long as you're a girl, you can potentially join our team. And look at that. We got yet another one. DJ Khaled is on our side today because another one. We got 3 grass types back to back. 3 new Pokemon. 3 new grass types, I guess, back to back. Hopefully this doesn't crit because that would suck. And it didn't, so that's good. But yeah, all of these Pokemon look really cool, so I don't know. You guys, once again, let me know, what do you think about the Pokemon in this game? Like I said, we're only on the 6th gym right now, so there's definitely room still to replace some Pokemon and train them up, especially because these wild Pokemon are actually decently high level. They're only like 5 to 6 levels behind the rest of our team, so they wouldn't be too hard to train or anything, especially with like a lot of these grass types. There's a lot of water Pokemon a little bit back, so yeah, let me know what you guys think. I really don't want to replace any more team members, but I'm definitely still open for it if you guys are down to see more of the Pokemon in this game, because there's a lot of really cool ones. This one here is another cool one, but we definitely have a fire type already, so I'm not going to be catching this one, or at least using it on the team. We can definitely catch it though, just because it looks really cool, and it evolves into this really, really awesome Tiki Mask thing, and I'm not sure why, but I've always actually been a fan of like Hawaiian culture. I've never actually been to Hawaii, maybe because it's a little bit similar to Puerto Rico. A lot of people actually tell me that going on vacation to Hawaii is basically just a really expensive version of Puerto Rico, which makes me think, you know, I think I'll stick with Puerto Rico for my vacation spot. It's pretty good. It's not dangerous, at least in the tourist areas, and really I've never felt like I've been in danger, but a couple of people have told me about some dangerous stuff that goes on in Puerto Rico, so maybe it's not the best to go there, but at least for vacation, I feel like it's pretty good. People rarely get into anything, so I don't know. It's mostly when you live there that you get into trouble, you know. Tropic Jungle is a perfect place to train my strong Pokemon. Same here, dude. You know, Ace Trainer Zachary seems like a pretty good way to train my Pokemon as well. What the heck is that? It's Laszlo from Camp Laszlo, except he's become a sloth, and so now he's become Lazloth. And if this was actually Groyla, we could have taken this down pretty easily because fighting type, but nope, it's Brachio instead. Not that I don't know if I would have given Groyla a chance like that because she just joined the team, or she would have just joined the team, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but this looks like it's just a normal type Pokemon. It might be half dark just because of the color scheme. Wow, it actually, I just realized it's got the panda color scheme, even though it is like a lazy sloth Pokemon. But it reminds me a little bit of a panda as well, just because of the colors, I guess. And I'm wondering right now, what? Okay, so obviously its eyes are the little two smiley faces, I guess, that are closed, but why does it have those two big white dots at the top? I guess they're to make it look like it has big eyes at the top as well. It's kind of a cool Pokemon design. It's like a defense mechanism. It looks like it's got big, scary, menacing eyes, but actually its eyes are closed and it doesn't even care what you're doing. But here's another new Pokemon, Tapire. That's pretty cool. I think it's Tapir is an animal, right? The Tapir. I'm not sure how to say that, but it looked kind of like an anteater. Heatmore's already got that slot though, so sorry Tapir, but you can't. There's already one, or there's only room enough for one anteater Pokemon, and that is this thing. What? There's so many Pokemon in this place. What the heck is going on? I wonder if this will kill it. I don't even know what type this thing is gonna be. It looks like it's just a normal type, but then again, I said that about the other thing, and I mean, that's probably still true. Maybe this even evolves into it. It doesn't look like it would, but who knows? It's aping. I'm aping for some action. I guess it's itching for some action, but I'm trying to make puns right now, guys. You know that I'm the pun master, and the only way that you can out-pun the pun master is to pun. Okay, never mind. Let's just catch this thing because I have no idea what I'm going on about. Oh my gosh. Is the 3-Shake Curse back? Could this be the time where the 3-Shake Curse has come back? I really hope not, because I really just want to catch this thing and figure out what typing it is. There's so many Pokemon in the Tropic Jungle. I legit had no idea that there would be this many, but to my surprise, here it is. We caught it, okay? Just normal type, the little ape Pokemon. They are very friendly until they were hunted. They're now distrustful of humans. It takes a long time to gain their trust. Wow. Literally like the apes in the rainforest. That's pretty much what has happened to them. I know because I watched a documentary about it, and it was pretty cool. Well, I would say it was pretty cool because it was very interesting to watch, but it was actually really sad, so I don't know. I forgot what it was called, but there's definitely a lot of them out there about the hunting of gorillas and other apes in the jungle. It's pretty sad because even though, you know, I don't really believe in the whole theory that we evolved from apes exactly, I mean, we are kind of in a way like that. I don't know. Okay, we're not going to talk about that. The point is, in a way, you can kind of connect with them because they're the most human-like animals, I guess. You can tell that they kind of they act a lot like humans, the way that they group up and they kind of take care of each other like family. So it's really sad to see them, especially being separated when they're hunted down. I don't know. At least that's how I feel about it. I actually really like animals. One thing that I always thought about doing, like after YouTube, was, I don't know, I really do want to take some like film courses and stuff, and then maybe try to do like some animal documentaries or something, like go out to Africa and film the lions, even though it would be really dangerous. I don't know. I really do like to do risky stuff in life, and you know, you only live once, some people say. I kind of live twice, but you know, other people, normal people, usually live once. So since I'm a cat, I've got 9 lives. I can go out there, film some lions, get eaten, and be totally fine at least 8 more times. So why the heck do you have 3 of the same Pokemon, dude? I'm trying to show off how much variety there is in this rainforest, and then you come out here and show me that you got 3 of the same Pokemon, and it's just like, dude, are you serious? Like, your little Ninkata Shedinja thing is not going to work out for you, so I'm sorry to say, but Baby Doll Eyes is not what you're going to be learning, Faylee. No. No. Wait, level 36? Oh, okay. I have no idea what level Faylee evolves, but apparently it is very high, because I thought that maybe 36 would be when Faylee would finally evolve. It turns out, nope, still just a Faylee. So maybe level 40 or 42, I'm going to guess. Probably 40, actually. So 4 more levels and Faylee will turn into a beautiful, majestic, bigger fairy dragon thing. We can't even surf on here. What the heck? Oh, there we go. The water is dyed a deep blue, and if we had waterfall, we could definitely surf on that, but we don't right now. So instead, we're going to go over here and see if there's even anything. Wow, no, there's actually an invisible wall. No, wait, it's a vine. Oh, I see. That's why they said watch out for the vines, because they actually don't let you go across. Oh, God. No! Ah! I was trying to avoid this guy and get to the gym leader already, but he got in our way, and so now we gotta fight Harrison Wells himself. What? I'm not gonna spoil that. I don't know what I was gonna say. What were you guys gonna say? I have no idea what you guys were gonna say, but if you thought that I was gonna say a spoiler about something, then definitely not. Especially not a TV show of some sort. That's totally not what I was going on about, but yeah, I feel like I should just Volt Switch out of here, because this Shrubzor here, the Shrub Lord himself, is a little bit tanky, being half Steel type. See, I don't know, I feel like it's a really good typing. I guess you have a couple of weaknesses, but I think it's pretty good. You're slow, but you're tanky. You're that kind of Pokemon. And I never really tend to use those kinds of Pokemon, so it would definitely be a switch of pace to try to use like a really more of a slow but tanky Pokemon. But I usually don't use those kinds of Pokemons in playthroughs just because battles take a lot longer. I usually go for the Glass Canners because you're faster, you take stuff out in one hit, even the tanky Pokemon with type advantage. So that's why I usually at least like to go for just quick and easy to take out Pokemon during playthroughs. But definitely in Wi-Fi and stuff, that would be interesting. Even though I don't know if this game, I don't think it has Wi-Fi functions, but it would definitely be really cool if it did. I think it might actually have, I think it does. I'm not sure how to do it, but I think it actually does. Anyway, we made it to a nurse, and a repel wears off right in front of him because it looks like we're actually not even close to done with the Tropic Jungle. So we're going to end off this episode with one last battle against a nurse. I will heal your Pokemon if you can beat me. So we'll beat this guy right up and end off the episode with Dr. Freddy's Camp Lazlo. Oh my gosh, he's back. But look at him, he looks so cool. It's like the big white round dots on his forehead make it look like he's got big scary eyes, like he's wearing some kind of mask, but actually his eyes are just drooping down right below that. Wow, you got the brick break, son? Well, let me tell you, I've got the surf and we're in the water right now. Surf and turf is up, bro. Or not. It actually did almost no damage. Maybe Leaf Blade will do more. Let's try for that one. I think it might do a little bit more. Are you serious? Why is Camp Lazlo so tanky? Where do I even catch one of these things? This is actually a really cool Pokemon, but we haven't found one yet, so I don't think I'm going to get a chance to really catch one, but please don't tell me you got 2 of them. Okay, Woodbeak. That's actually pretty good because Ice Beam will take you out very, very quickly. At least if you are Grass and Flying type, which I'm assuming is what it was by the looks of things. There it goes. And that will probably end off this episode, so thank you all so much for watching and listening to my crazy rants. This game sucks. I'm subscribing, so see you guys next time.